All right, just to show you how much theatrics and how much occult symbolism and numerology is being played here. You absolutely cannot make this SHIT up. Wow. I mean, they just rub it in our faces. They just rub it in. They are just, it's like, it couldn't be more obvious. But of course, most people are, right? This is the world that we live in. This is what's so frustrating about. I imagine a lot of you feel the same, right? It's like, come on, when are you going to wake up, right? But check this one out. They're talking about this alleged death of this Manuel Ellis. And you cannot make this SHIT up. He died 3 months ago. Okay? You got that. He's 33 years old, of course. And he died on March the 3rd. Hey guys, can you throw some more threes in there? I don't think we have enough, guys. You know, I mean, it's the reality that we're in. I mean, the reality is, truth is stranger than fiction. It's a make-believe world. So, anyways, we're gonna play a little bit of this clip off CBS, of course. Oh yeah, thanks to Salty Saves. I gotta say that. But yeah, here she is. She's got her outfit on here. And yeah, just listen in for a second here.
Black man in Tacoma, Washington, caught on camera 3 months ago. The protests are drawing new attention to the death of a black man in Tacoma, Washington, caught on camera 3 months ago. Manuel Ellis died from oxygen deprivation after police physically restrained him.
Can't breathe.
The 33-year-old man was heard on a police scanner saying, "I can't breathe."
33-year-old on the 3rd of March, 3 months ago, 3 a.m. I mean, just throw everything in there, right? I mean, it's there.
The medical examiner ruled the 33-year-old man was heard on a police scanner saying, "I can't breathe." The medical examiner ruled his death was a homicide. Ellis's family wants the officers to be arrested. Police say he threw an officer to the ground. Carter Evans reports on the investigation in the video showing the confrontation.
A frightening scene as witness video captures Manuel Ellis's fatal encounter with police.
Just arrest him! Oh my God, that looks so scary!
2 white officers wrestled Ellis to the ground and held him.
2 white officers, WW, right? 33. Now, the fact that they have to say 2 white officers, would they say 2 black officers? No, they wouldn't. They say 2 white officers because it's a race war, right?
In there.
You do it again. Put your hands behind your back.
He was later declared dead at the scene.
As I watched that video, I became even more enraged.
Overnight, Tacoma Mayor Victoria Woodards called for all the officers involved to be fired.
While I am mayor, I am still black. I am still treated as an African American woman. I am still looked at as...
And yet you're mayor. Oh, yeah. Cry me an ocean. Anyways, yeah, this is just, wow, eh? It's... Of course, all the symbolism with the threes, dealing with this, of course, it's the whole scamdemic started, what do you call it? I can't even get it right now because I'm scamdemic, pandemic. Oh, it's pandemic, right? The whole quote-unquote pandemic started on 3/11, March the 11th, of course, right? And so and then, of course, with George Floyd, who has a son and a daughter that both have Mason in their names. Of course, he had the chaos, the the Order of Chaos tattoo with the double eagles on his chest. And of course, they show him over and over again standing in front of a sign with a Corona bottle in it. And of course, he said, I can't breathe. And of course, he's twin. So they twins, of course, which also is symbolism of the 33 in the Gemini month. We talked about this last night with TMF. It's the month of, or it was the month of the Gemini, right? When he's killed in the twin cities. The twin cities, of course, of Minneapolis, St. Paul. Now, I don't, did this guy actually die or what? I mean, do you read your brother's Grimm tales and you think they're real? I don't know. Maybe, right? Maybe. Maybe there was a beanstalk that went up to a giant cloud, and on the cloud there was a castle floating up there with a giant in it and a harpy. It's possible, right? These things are possible. But they do all this because it's their rituals, and that's why their rituals are coded with their symbolism. The twin pillars, of course, of Freemasonry, Ellis, right? All these things have their symbols in it. And this is just the latest example. Of course, he died on, as I said, March the 3rd in handcuffs. And then, of course, saying, I can't breathe. His death was ruled a homicide. And you've got Mayor Woodards here, who is complaining about not having enough privilege, even though she's mayor. Typically, in the city, I mean, if you're the mayor, you're kind of like the top cheese sort of thing, right? You've made it to the top of the municipal political spectrum, right? You're the big dog. You're the big chief in town. So it's a little bit silly. I'm not saying that there isn't racism and stuff like that, but I mean, you can't complain about not having opportunities when you're the mayor. So yeah, this is it's just insane. Hey, YouTube community, give us a break, all right? Come on, seriously. I mean, right? If you're ordered to take down my videos, that really sucks. Don't do it. And what are we gonna do? I mean, seriously, you want to believe this stuff? I mean, do they pay you enough to make you believe this stuff? Right? They're creating these race wars, folks. That's what they're doing. They're driving us apart, and they're looking for any way to divide and conquer us in every way, shape, and form. Right? Left, right, Republican, Democrat, conservative, liberal, right? Black, white, man, woman, right? Straight person, LGBTQ, NSW, XYZ, right? At every turn, we are always being turned against each other. Always. This is how to control the masses. Just continuously pit, especially against the majority, continuously pit everyone all the time against everyone, especially against the majority sort of thing. So that's what we have happening. Anyways, crazy stuff. Hope you liked the video, and maybe, why don't you come and support me? My Patreon link's in the description. This is my living now, so if you can help support, because we're not allowed to make money or monetize or anything like that, it really helps a lot. And make sure that you're subbed to my other channels, because my main channel is down. So if you're here, at least you sub this channel, if it's Supreme Lord Commander or Jeff Censored Encore. Just make sure you sub the other ones, because I got 4 main channels. Jeff Censored right now is censored, so I can't post anything there. There's Jeff Censored Encore. There's Supreme Lord Commander, and then there's Jeff C Live. I did a big show on Jeff C Live last night with TM Films. It was pretty awesome, actually. We talked a lot about this stuff. We didn't talk about this particular event, but we talked a lot about the Freemasonry and the symbolism and all that, right? And the twins and everything else. So you definitely want to go check that out. And yeah, I hope you're hanging in there, and I hope you're gonna have a really nice weekend despite all the insanity that's going around. I mean, we feel so powerless against it, right? It feels like they've just created this chaos, and no matter what we show, you can scarcely make a dent in it, sort of thing. But we got to keep trying, though, folks. Try and share the videos. Try and be more active on social media and just spreading this information, and just try to get this to as many people as possible, kind of thing, right? We need to do our best to try to get people not to do what they want us to do. which, you know, is just insanity. They're making people go bald for BLM. That's like that was #1 trending before on Twitter. It was going bald for BLM, and they have some actors and people doing it, sort of thing, right? And then it's just like the ice bucket challenge and everything else, right? They get people just lose their minds. Anyways, I'm gonna come back. I got more stuff. I might go live later. If I don't go live, I'll just be putting up a lot of videos. But I look forward to seeing you guys later. Much love. God bless. See you on the next one.